Very good evening, friends. Hold on for a second. Volume is very low. Okay, I've increased the volume. Very good evening, friends. I'm Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming to my channel, Smart Index Set. Again, I'm going to explain you the market profile concept. That is very, very important. If you understand the market profile concept, that becomes easy for you. Reference levels and you can trade comfortably. The market doesn't move randomly. It moves like gathering people in a marketplace. Imagine this. Every day, the market opens its gates like huge bazaar. Same thing. You can see over here, today, market opened its gates. Let me go there and market opened its gates here around 9:15. It made a high of 24,918 and low of 24,726. This was the low. Let me take the tool and mark this. Market opened here, made an high, and then what happened is buyers and sellers enter here. They talk and negotiate. So here, buyers market opened the gate, buyers and sellers they talk, negotiate, argue, and finally agree on prices. You can see here, after 11:15, they agreed on this price. That is 24,881 to 24,823. They agreed on this price. So then they found it as a fair value, and finally the market started moving higher. That acts as the reference level for you people. That is point of control. That is point of control, what you are seeing there. It is not any indicator, not any prediction, but where the market spends most of its time and energy. Most of its time, the price is spent over this price. Price is spent, see, if you see that, if I go on moving this, 12:15, 12:45, 1:15, 1:45, up to 2:15, the market has spent in this price 24,819, and they found it as a fair price. Then market crossed the value area high. The two boundaries, yellow and blue color, is the value market area boundary, value area high and value area low. This is value area high, 24,945 and 24,801, and the point of control was around 24,871. So this was the fair price, and market accepted. You can see the fair price, point of control, slowly increasing. If I put the price note over here, the point of control increased to fair value increased to 24,906, and you can see slowly the value area high is increasing. That's how market moved to the higher level. The market profile, the market's memory is like a memory of the market. It tells us where buyers and sellers were comfortable. The sellers were comfortable at 24,946 and buyers were comfortable at 24,801 and the fair price point of control was 24,871 where price was accepted. That is, point of where here the point around this point of control, the price was accepted and price started moving higher. Think of this as the footprints of big players. You must think it as a footprint because there only when the point of control start increasing, value area start increasing, that is an indication that initiative buying from the big players has started in the market. So POC is the point of control. Among all prices traded in a day, there is only one price where the market stayed longest. This is the price where market stayed longest, 24,871 to 24,886. Around this price, market stayed longest. You can see from 11:15 to 2:15, market spent price spent in this time, price spent over this time up to 2 or 3 hours, 2:40 means almost from 11:15, 12:15, 1:15, 2:15. So almost 3 to 4 hours market has spent over there. That is the point of control. The price is called as point of control. POC is like the home price. That is the fair value. The price where maximum agreement has happened. People have agreed to that price, agreement has happened. Suppose in case if the market comes and retests this area, market has memory in that and we need to see whether it is going to get accepted or getting rejected. Whenever price comes back to POC, the market asks a question, should I accept this price again or reject it? This is where big moves are born. That is retesting of this fair price. From there, big moves will be born. Value area and value area low are market's comfort zone. Here, market was in a comfort zone. When market started crossing the value area low, here you can see the price crossed this value area low. Value area low is increasing. This is the starting point. This is the starting box. Price started move. See, you can see there. Let me remove the drawings so that this is the initial box from where after the opening of the price, market stayed. This is the box, comfort zone. It expanded to the downside and the price had pushed to this. From there, you can see the price. This is the value area low. 25,818 is the value area low. And here, this is the value area high. 24,888. Once the price started crossing above this, market started initiative buying has started from this. But the moment price breaks out of this zone, speed increases, emotion increases, opportunity is created. An opportunity has been created for you people to enter into the market. Likewise, you can also trade in the options when it goes above the value area high. Let us check the 24,700 call option, you can check. Based on this only, I'm going to trade with this, with the help of this and rolling pivot reversal magic. And see, let me remove the drawings. Here, the market, this is the first initial box. Value area high, value area low, and it is the point of control. What the market did, it broke below and made a low and made a high. Once the price started crossing above this value area high, you can see there price around after 252 it stayed up to 1245. Again it came down, retested this level. You can see this price broke above this value area and again retested. This type of movement will be common in options because theta decay will be there due to the time. So 115 it made a low around 212. 212 to 204, and the point of control, a new point of control has been established over here, and the price started moving to the one level to another level. Again, if you see one more box comfortable zone has been formed with this point of control. When the price crossed this 338, it went up to 381. Yes, friends, you could have made money by seeing the market memory. So let me take you to the another in this indicator. I have enabled the monthly pivot. I have coded for pivots for monthly and yearly pivot. Let me enable monthly, yearly pivot and monthly pivot. Go to the Nifty. Let me go to the Nifty indices, and if I take this is the yearly pivot, friends. The price came down and bounced off from the yearly pivot. Bounced off from the yearly pivot, and the monthly pivot is here 25,539. So you can consider the range is the market has fallen down from this box. This is the box, the point of control. Market has lost its balance from this area, and the point of control is fair price. The selling price is over here. Over here, that is the fair price where people have accepted the for the price for selling that it has been accepted and it has lost its balance. So the fair price for selling was 25,348 and market lost its balance. And the yearly pivot is here. Yearly pivot is the blue line and the monthly pivot is the yellow line. I have coded for that also. See, monthly pivot is not for noise, it is for structure. If you see, the structure has broken down from this area. If you see this, the market has broken down below this structure. Then that is the monthly pivot, and yearly pivot is the big boss. This is not for scalping, this is for understanding where the market stands in the bigger picture. In the bigger picture, market has got some temporarily support around 24,726. After the huge fall, see, it penetrated through and closed inside. Again, it retested and bounced off. Probably next market memory POC is around 25,338. Suppose if these are the sellers area, suppose if the market retests and pending orders, sell orders are present here 25,298 to 301, you can see some sort of any pullback to this area. Market may open the gates Tomorrow, market may push higher, and the market memory, the point of control, it tells that we are the sellers over here, and that is the footprint of the big player. When the price gets rejected from there, initially, definitely, it will defend. All these sellers will defend this. Price will get rejected from this area. It comes down, and if it gathers momentum, if it breaks this wall, it can travel to the monthly pivot also. For a time being, the market range is here. This is the range. The market has tried to enter into this. The point of control is 25,294. Yes, friends, this is how we can understand market profile and POC, yearly pivot, and everything. Putting it all together, this is a powerful alignment. Price near POC, holding above value area low, and above monthly pivot, respecting yearly pivot. This is respecting pivot. This is not luck. That is not market logic. No, that is market logic. Sorry. So, final message what I want to say is market profile doesn't tell you what to think, it teaches you how the market thinks. Yes, friends, market profile doesn't tell you what to think, it teaches you how the market thinks. When you understand where value is, where control is, and where acceptance happens, you stop chasing price. The price starts coming to you. Wait for the value, trade with the structure, and let the market reveal its intention. Yes, friends, wait for value, trade with structure, and let the market reveal its intention. This is the beauty of the market profile. Market profile, if you understand value, area, and point of control, and who is the buyers, whether it is responsive buying or initiative buying, you will get to know that. Actually, initiative buying has taken place in the market. Today, it may lead to the next point of control, and the selling point of control 25,296. If any case, if the price retraces back to the point of control, if it accepts this price, it will travel to the next level. So, friends, I hope with the rolling pivot, it is GAN Hilo. The price has climbed above the trend temporarily on. You can see let me take out the drawings. Then GAN Hilo has turned blue, still it is not ascending. The behavior of the GAN Hilo, it is not ascending, it is flat. That means price can move to and forth. It can move like this, come back again to accept the price here, and it may whipsaw and it may take off to the final point of seller's point of control, and it may hope this. The market structure, you can see the price is between 25,542 to 24,571. So below this, for 1 or 2 days, put writers were active, can be active. Put writers might have sold the 24,700 put option, and writers might have sold 24,534. They can sell that. This is the boundary. Little bit above, you can sell it. The boundary is here. So easily, market will not cross this boundary 25,571, and this is the value area. You can see the value area has been stagnated over here, that is 25,455. Considering this monthly pivot, one can go short. Time decay, the price may decay over here. Thank you very much, friends. I've tried my level best to explain the market profile in a very simple way. If you understand this, it will be very good edge for your trade. And this is the beautiful indicator what I've created. One is market profile, market memory POC, and rolling pivot reversal magic, and the episodic pivot. Episodic pivot tells you high volume trigger and cautions you. If I go to the lower time frame, high volume has been triggered here. Today, here, from this area, market has moved higher and high volume has been triggered. If I go back, let me change the time frame to 15 minutes. Let us go back and check whether there is a high volume. Yes, there is a high volume has been triggered over here. This is the reference point of the high volume. High volume 25,247 to 25,362. In this area, point of control is 25,295. So friends, this is how you can trade better. You can trade. So if this is all intraday opportunity. This is not a positional thing. You can trade as a call option buyer. You can take it as a reference point and enter into the market. Here, when market started accepting this call option, you could have entered. This is the option zone. When price stayed above the option zone, see, price has stayed above the option zone 24,800. That was clear indication market went sideways and it stayed. How long? It spent time throughout the day, almost up to 2:30. It spent around this price, and finally price got accepted and value increased, and finally it has closed around 25,088. It made an high of 25,108 and finally closed around this. Thank you very much, friends. Nalinakshi Swami signing off.